Hi guys, I'm here today with Woody Ho, the undisputed best Vanguard player in the world, the most finals out of everyone else who ever played this game. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be any more loud because of the fact that we're currently in Arima, Japan, and because of the fact that it's around 8 a.m., everyone's still sleeping, and it's a Sunday. With that in mind, though, so can you give a really quick introduction about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Woody. I am the current ex-world champion, second place runner-up, first
Okay.
runner-up, second place.
That's great.
And yeah, I'm here with Daniel on a short grand trip.
Yeah.
We're gonna be hanging out for like a week or two. Other people are gonna join in, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah, same here. So let's start off with why you chose to play the deck that you did this time.
Yeah. So the deck I chose to play at Worlds this year was Heart Luru. It's a Dark States deck in Cardplay Vanguard, and it has a really cool aesthetics where you basically put stuff into your soul, which is part of your cost, and then you can play cards from that, or as they to use the term, happy toys. So
Happy toy,
it is
huh?
very, if you hit all your pieces, it would really make you happy. If it doesn't, well, they're just toys, I guess.
So how did you feel about playing this deck actually at Worlds this time?
Yeah. So the really cool part of the deck is it's super consistent, right?
Mhm.
And something I've learned while playing the game is consistency. If especially if you're playing for 10 rounds, if you're including Swiss or like Top Gun and whatnot, then you need consistent results. And there were other decks in the rotation as well, like Deep Lands and stuff. Deep Lands, Minerva. I think Leonor was also there. That's deck I beat me. But with those decks, what I noticed was if you aren't super lucky, or if you aren't lucky consistently, then you would lose. But with Heart Luru, there's always that baseline of a good level. And even if you high roll, it's only going to be slightly better. But with the other decks, it has a lower baseline. But when you high roll, like just shoot through the roof.
Okay, so it's kind of exponential in terms of returns.
Exactly.
Okay, okay. So I know that this time in Vanguard Worlds, unfortunately, I personally have my opinions on this, but you didn't get first this time, despite an insane generational run, in my personal opinion. So can I ask, just this time of Worlds, what you would maybe change, or I guess how you feel about the event in general itself?
Well, I think hindsight's 2020, right? Obviously, I can't go back and
Yeah,
make my changes.
makes sense.
I think overall my deck choice was right. Um, because again, as I said, it's 10 rounds, so you need to play consistently. Maybe I would change one of my cards, and so I have a higher chance of hitting my orders, which is like the spell cards.
Okay.
And the main reason why was because the two losses I had in the one loss in Swiss and one loss in Top Cut was because I couldn't hit that spell card. Um, so adding one extra card to have a higher chance of hitting those cards might have played a role.
Okay.
But it's hard to tell, obviously. It might have played a role, it might have not.
Okay. What about other than your deck? What about specific matchups that you felt, or any opponents in particular that you remember?
Yeah. Definitely the last place guy. I think I needed more experience with Leonorm. I didn't really play much into that deck because I didn't really expect anyone to bring it.
Okay.
Right? It's one of those like rogue decks, I think is the best way to put it. Um, it has recently got support, but it was really under my radar compared to other top contenders. So it threw me in a loop. Um, and obviously I got caught red-handed with that lack of experience.
Okay. I guess can I ask what your approach is to kind of practicing to towards Worlds?
Yeah, so the hardest part about this season, I guess, was exam season was coming up, right? U of T has their exam season in April.
Shout out, shout out.
Shout out. April is sorry not exam season. Worlds is in May 2nd. So I spent most of my time studying uh for my exams, obviously.
All right.
But I would always try to allocate at least 1 to 2 hours to at least play test a bit.
Okay.
And then we would I would mainly play test with my brother who also went to Worlds. He got sixth place this year.
Shout out to Sam. Yeah.
And what we do mainly is we like jot down basically our games, who won, who went first, whether or not it was a mirror match, and then we would try to like stockpile these data to basically find the best results.
Okay.
Yeah.
For more optimal game.
Exactly.
All right, Woody. So I guess in general, then, right now, I think as you are aware, there's a lot of new card games coming into the current scenes. So like we got like card games like my personal favorite of the bunch, Star Wars Unlimited. But I digress. Star Wars Unlimited, One Piece, all this other type of stuff. I know you had a stint in One Piece at one point,
Yes.
but I guess in this case, like, how do you feel about the future of card games? And then if you could maybe touch upon about how you feel about Vanguard in particular amongst them.
Yeah. So speaking of new card games, Pal World TCG is coming out with I'm not kidding. It was so weird.
Okay. I mean, is it as weird as a cookie run though?
It really is.
All right. Anyways, go ahead.
I think right now maybe the card game, the genre is super saturated
Mhm.
because everybody is seeing the success and they're trying to like, jump into the trade. Right?
Mhm.
Like Star Wars, it has a really good IP. Pal World, I don't know.
I mean, I like Power.
Yeah. But
Get
it's
my
like,
Pokemon and gun, yeah.
but it's like maybe there's a bit too much, and there's a lot of repetition,
Mhm.
right? There's not a lot of variety with how they approach things. They all have like a cost system, like dawns,
Mhm.
or I think like Gundam has bases,
Mana, energy,
everything
yeah.
like
Okay.
that. There's only so much variety you can do.
Mhm.
And I think what's something Vanguard does very interestingly, but a lot of people don't like, is the fact that there are triggers. So it adds a lot of variability to the game, and I think popular games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, they don't have that much variability in terms of like if you attack their boss unit, you can flip a trigger. Oh my god, it's the over trigger, and then you just get blown up.
Okay.
Right. But I think that's something very interesting about Vanguard. It's a cool aesthetic. Other games don't really have that,
Mhm.
and that's what makes or gives it identity.
Like, okay, yeah. So you did like our
What I'm trying to say
opinion
is like you need to have something
that makes you unique.
special, unique.
That's a great way to put it. Is there any that you're particularly excited then about within Power World TCG?
I don't know right now.
I know you've had a stint playing One Piece.
I did. So I think One Piece is super fun, but they don't really support a lot of road decks
Mhm.
or like the fun ones, right? It's mainly just Luffy, Straw Hat Pirates, maybe a Mihawk,
Mhm.
Emu, and a Luffy,
Mm.
right? So
You know,
it's
let's give a better question for One Piece then. Who do you think's the strongest in the first?
God, it's gonna be Luffy at one point. Let's be honest. But right now, I'm reading the manga. Emu is pretty busted.
Okay, fair enough. Anyways, let's ask another like funner question. Is there any other hobbies outside of trading cards? Because I assumed that like with like the fact that you're practicing for Worlds and that you are next year, believe, gonna be the world champion again, hopefully. Is there like any other hobbies that you practice outside of like trading cards or just partake in?
Yeah, so I mainly go bouldering as well.
Okay.
So that's a fun physical activity.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of like a solo sport, but there is a fun group activity to it.
Yeah.
Right, you can go with your friends. You can ask each other for advice, stuff like that. So it's a social kind of sport, even though it really isn't.
Okay.
Which makes it super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the main one I've picked up in the past year.
Any other things?
School,
School.
studying.
I love school so much. Actually, speaking of which, you are graduated.
I
So
am not graduate.
one of the things is now that you're graduated, and probably not going to have as much time for
Mhm.
like trading cards. Maybe. Do you still see yourself doing a run for Worlds next year?
Yeah. I'm actually been looking into going to Indonesia.
Oh, okay.
So the main reason why is because in Toronto there's a lot of Indonesian players as well, and most of them are going back as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be really nice to just visit them. Second of all, I want my run back against that first place player.
You hear that, Vanguard players? You should be scared.
I need to go to Indo and hopefully try to like get revenge.
Type shit.
Is there?
Is the guy who got first place this year Indo?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Watch out.
My bad.
Hey, good one. You heard it here first, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Is there any other questions that you think of?
Oh, a question for you.
Okay.
What do you want to do in our Japan trip?
On our Japan trip, we're gonna pick up Japanese. I'm joking. I'm excited to go to card shops because big shocker. I love card games. Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah, type shit.
All right.
We're also gonna go. I was gonna say see each other naked, but we're so.
You've already done that.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching this interview. If you're a Vanguard player, watch out for Worlds next year. He's coming back with a vengeance. All right. Have a nice day, everyone, and enjoy your day.